This is interesting. To catch ships. And just kind of walk to the back here. There's some bad fishermen. Alright, I sort of forgot which container my milk is in. I don't think it's 2. That's ice anyway. I think it's 3. Here's 3. And I usually want to keep the milk closer to me. I'm going to get 5 containers eventually. But to guess 1 out of 4, I mean, that can't be too hard, right? 3 should be it. Now this is a steep hill next to the recycling center. Steep hill. Oh, I can't see it. Nice hookups here. Get some water. So the rotunda isn't quite for the public. At least to park at and hang out at. There's a lot of signs that refer to 2020, like there's some big revitalization going on at that time. Oh, like this? I can't ride my bicycle? I get the impression that sticks have been floating down the Missouri River for thousands and thousands of years. It's probably the likely activity going on around here. Various sticks just find a way to get thrown in the river and floated down. Alright, this Walmart is certainly less than ideal. On the automotive side, the traffic is well, it's just a highway. It's on the highway. Oh, it's just one of those turtles that cross the road in Arkansas and Missouri. It's just sitting here right now. Oh, it wants to go in its shell. Looks like it's taken some serious damage. That's a heck of a crack right there. It looks healthy. It just took some serious damage. Want some grass? Not a painted turtle. Yeah. Let's have a look at you. Okay. Oh man. Oh, look at that. Man, you're an older one, huh? Whee! Whee! All right. Man, that's too bad. Turtles seem to be like the sloth of America, the land sloth. Alright, so I've been having difficulty with this Maglite ever since I got it. And now it's really just not working at all. I pulled out the bulb and changed the batteries, and I looked online. Somebody said that if the switch doesn't work, you need to get a new flashlight. I bought a piece of junk here for like $40. It's a piece of junk. And I haven't used it, I mean, I barely used it over the past 2 years. So I'm going to have to look for another big flashlight, because I could really use one with me at all times. What a difference in size between my two recording devices here. My newest one is the 2020 Samsung, and I used the iPod for a long time. It was so tiny that it really wasn't as noticeable. I could hide it behind my hands while recording, but there is no hiding this behind my hands while recording. What a difference. I kind of prefer the smaller, just for concealment purposes. This is just a little too obvious.
Drive responding to the F-58.
So I found a pretty good spot here. I have my own hotspot, so that makes this spot complete. I complete the setup. It comes with good weather today, electricity, bathrooms, water. It's trying to go in the isolation.
Touching their crib. CPR is in progress. St. Peter's PD en route.
I gotta admit, I'm not too thrilled about listening to the police scanner a lot. It's something that I'll do every so often. It's nice to have the option at least. Here it is. Doesn't look too busy. Doesn't look like they'll give me a hard time with the password.
You gotta make it quick, I'm looking for a missing kid. Tonight? No. He's on tomorrow.
We want to get through the miles.
Alright.
Question for you.
Yeah, hurry up, I gotta go.
I'm supposed to be with you right now.
No.
Alright, walking away from the library. It's a surprise to me how they have such a developed division of houses over here and all this open land that it's not touched. I mean, it's a great advantage for these homeowners to be so far away from the highway, the noisy highway. So that is a pretty busy road. It's designed with the peace of an isolated neighborhood in mind. Right next to the park, I'll find out where the gate is. I believe they have a gate that they open and close for this park, and I have to walk through the neighborhood to get to it to get back to my car. All right, park closed. So there is a gate. There's two gates that the park operates. They open the gates late and close them early, I think. Okay, so I want to get some coffee, and it says rotate knob at top for selection. I'm like trying to turn this thing, but it's really this. And it rotates these, and they've numbered them. 7 is empty. Oh, really? The good one? 7 is empty. I don't know how many ounces. I got this, so I gotta ask how many ounces in a coffee cup. So I have no idea. 8? Okay. Alright, so then I'm 8. You got a little visitor over there. Sitting there cautious now. That's not the typical box turtle. These suckers can move fast. Possibly even bite. The painted turtle. Oh, he kicked me. Yeah, that's a different type of turtle. Are these the chiggers? Are these chiggers? I was just told that chiggers are kind of a problem here. Now I see them just, these things running all around the sidewalk edge. I was about to lay down. I heard these things can bite. What are they doing around here? These little red things, these almost like a tick. They move too fast to be a tick. Oh my god. Chiggers? I was gonna lay down here. No, I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, it's like I didn't yeah, you gotta sometimes you gotta get out and stop and park and walk around so you have a better picture of the area. Is this a public library?
It is a public library.
Alright, why is there a bell?
Because we're funded by the school district and we're connected with the central office.
It's all entirely school?
Yeah, we're funded by the school district.
Okay, so it's not...
It is a public library. We're just
Okay.
funded by, instead of county taxes, we're funded by the school district.
Yeah, alright.
Is there anything I can help you with today?
Well, I mean, I wanted to know if there's a public library or not. I guess it is.
Yep, it is.
So I'm just gonna use Wi-Fi.
Sure thing, let me get you the code.
A code?
Yep.
Like a
Code every month.
code?
So when you search
jeez.
for the Wi-Fi, you're going to find 12
Oh.
guests, and that's the password.
Oh, it's okay. It's not.
Yep. Yeah, password code.
Oh, okay. This month. Okay,
Yeah.
just started yesterday.
Yep, so if you want to keep that with you whenever you need it, that'd be good for two.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
All right, let us know if you need anything else.
Okay. Well, I don't know. How many times must I embarrassingly honk this horn while I'm digging in the back? Oh my god, that's just... it's annoying. So when I was in jail, I told this black guy that I was scared of the ghetto. And he said that he was at home in the ghetto. So got a difference in opinion there about ghettos. And this guy, he apparently got thrown in jail for a dog. He admitted to me that he was running a dog ring, a dog fighting ring. And he was taking care of a lot of dogs, breeding dogs for fighting and stuff. but he only got thrown in jail for not having a license for his dog, or as a loose dog or something. Right, I feel kind of bad about having said I don't know to this question about how far away was Washington or whatever. I didn't like the guy, but I wanted to go over and talk to him. But I'm sitting here trying to... they left already. I didn't have a lot of time. But I'm trying to figure out these spy cameras, and I lost one. I got 3, and I lost one. Again, I try to keep it up here. It's magnetized, but I keep knocking it down when I reach for things. So I think I knocked it down, and now I have to dig for it. But these 2 things, I'm relying on flashiness, a lot of flashings, trying to figure out the timing of the flashing to make sure that they're working, that they're on, and I can't do it. I'm not doing a good job. This one, I look for flashing. It's green. Okay, well, let me hit the record button if that's it. I don't know. It's still green. What am I to think of that? I think that it's not turned on. So I hold it for 3 seconds. 3 seconds seems to be popular, and now it's blue. Maybe it is recording. So the blue light stays on the whole time? I don't fully understand. I haven't played with this thing enough because it wants to not connect to my computer through this thing. It doesn't like connecting, so, or it takes forever. It's like a 1 minute connection time. So I think it's recording actually. Oh, now it's okay. So you could put this on backwards, apparently. Flip it around. Yep. There's things that have to be, so I guess it's recording. There's things that have to be implied. You have to figure out implied. And I can stop the recording by turning it off at least. I need more experience. I wanted to walk over. I wasn't going to walk over to talk to that guy until I had a spy camera going. And user error. It took me forever to even figure them out. So I guess I'm in an equestrian area. I guess I've never really been in one that supports an equestrian area. They might shovel their poop in here. There's equestrian trails, and then these corrals too. These are the common corral, I guess. The common corral for equestrian, and then the equestrian step up made of brick and wood. So that's interesting. The flies are kind of aggressive here, so that's a strong sign of an equestrian area. Yeah, these horse ranches or horse camps, they got a fly problem. The flies are just annoying. And they're designated horse camps, and the flies know that. So the horses bring flies to every single one of these horse camps. And they can't go elsewhere because they're designated horse camps. It's like the horse camps need to change, or you're going to have these problems all the time. You can't just leave it. Yeah, the horse community is not treated fairly because they got a real problem with flies. I think those guys in the white truck wanted to close this gate too. All right. They're just waiting for my car to leave. They're being nice to me and not coming up to me and telling me to move. It's closed. They've closed this other one. They opened it for a little bit, and then I pulled in here because I took a wrong turn. I'll take off shortly, but yeah, Right now, I guess I'm unwanted, but they're not telling me that. I do see it by the sign now, because I saw the guy walk over and change the sign. Alright, the flies are bad around here in this state park at Frenchman's Bluff. Okay. Alright, so from the Frenchman's Bluff, I think I'm just hanging out pretty much for the day. What? If I had my drone, I'd fly it out there. It's not too busy around these parts, so it's pretty cool. Well, somewhat cool. Actually, the bugs, there's these tiny gnats that are very aggressive outside, but when I sit in my car with the door open, they're very hesitant to come inside. I find that interesting. When you feel something crawling on your skin in the winter time, you can ignore it. But if you feel something crawling on your skin in the summertime, better check it out. Alright, now that I'm dealing with more flies and gnats and stuff, I think as I play with this fly swatter more, I think I want to get a new one. One that doesn't have the solid center. I want all air holes all through it. This solid center I mean, it catches air, which I think the flies rely on to escape. So maybe like 30 cars passed by my car, and that's enough to cake my car with dust. It's a good layer. Oh, look at that. Are they checking me out or what? Yeah, what's that all about? Thought they were on to something. I was?
It's on a gray 2004 Ford Focus.
You alright?
You alright?
Do what?
What's going on?
The people we are having a party, they wanted me to come check on you.
Was I not invited?
I don't know, were you?
We'll ask them. So, what's the deal?
They
This is a public parking lot. I'm just minding my own business. I mean,
I just told me to come check on you, make sure you're alright.
okay.
Are you alright?
Well, and also if I was sleeping too, you said?
They said you thought you were sleeping. I copy.
So, alright.
You good?
I got no complaints. I mean, I didn't call you.
Okay, alright. Well, I'll get out of here.
You're the one who has called on me.
Alrighty. You have a good one, alright?
Right behind the Walmart here, I'm seeing that there's a huckleberry. I'm all full of what I ate. It's kind of a drop. But there are some ripe ones here. If I want to zoom in. Yeah, it's not too bad. Nobody walks back here. Largely because of the bugs. These aren't bad. Untouched. Because you don't really, man, the bugs are bad. The bugs are annoying. And you really, well, alright. Maybe you can wrap around the Walmart. Okay, you can. Yeah, those berries aren't too bad. There's another tree. Alright, I do like this lane for walking back and forth to get a little exercise. It's kind of isolated, but the bugs are kind of bad. There's gnats that are getting me at my slow walking pace. I suppose if I walked faster, they couldn't land on me so easy. Here I am pacing back and forth and a snapper's watching me. You know, that's a snapper. It's like, yeah, you have fun picking up those little turtles that are almost the same size. Mess around with this guy, you get a snap. They got like a 5-inch neck. It's one heck of a glow off in the distance from the sun. What? Alright, so I'm trying to decide if I want to go here in Louisiana, Missouri, and it could have a softball game today at the Wallace Memorial Park. So let's look at, I look at pictures, there's absolutely none. So that's a sign of low activity. Another sign is that there's a dirt parking lot. I mean, it's a Sunday though, so that increases the chances of activity if I wanted to hang out there for the day. There's different factors to look at. Sometimes I get it wrong, but I think I might be quiet today. Alright, I don't quite follow this flight. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I have to smack it sometimes and it'll turn on. It's so finicky. I kind of want a second one. I'm not sure if this is the carpet that I want to use on the roof, but I like the idea of pouring a little water on a carpet on the roof of my vehicle and then letting that cool down the top. I don't know if this is a carpet that I want to use. This is my exercise carpet. I like something that has a good soakability to it.